Good evening, DW Randomizer. Look where we've come. We are in the playoffs of the 2025 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Winter League. 16 players, 4 races on consecutive nights. Top 2 in each race going on to the semis, while the bottom 2 will see the end of this league. Hi, everybody. I'm DK9146. Alongside me in the booth tonight for this fun event, CyberDark86. How you doing, CyberDark?
I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
Doing great. And looking at this lineup, we got SassageLink aaron2u2 Highspirits, HoodyTwoShoes, a wide swath of very talented runners. Should be fantastic. We got Stair Shuffle in the mix. We got Chaos. It's going to be awesome tonight.
Yeah, this is Stair Shuffle Chaos, I think we're calling this week. We throw Stair Shuffle in for the first time. Everything else is pretty much like we've had for a little while, or the last couple of weeks anyway. It's going to be pretty fun, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. I've gotten to do a few of these seats now, and it's everything somebody like myself that loves Stair Shuffle would absolutely dream of. We'll see how kind or how disgusting the Stair Shuffle madness gets. Will we have an outside mega dungeon? Will Sharlock be a mega dungeon? Will we have to do any diving for him? Any items? We'll find out in a minute.
Yep, race is about to start right now. Give it about 15 seconds.
All right,
starting out with no spells, no MP, but 28 HP, so it's going to be a bit interesting. And 15 agility, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. We'll see how the king treats them. I think that's going to be a crucial one. How's the king treat them here?
Oh, here we go. Except Sassage. Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see what happens with Sassage here in a moment. Looks like they're going to start with an herb.
Oh.
And the armor.
Welp. I'll message Sassage really quick. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see what happened up there on the top left, but it looks like these runners got bailed out. There's a lot of swamp, at least to the north of Tantagel. They're going to come out here and try and find our Noodle. It's an enemy that goes down in 5 hit points, can't do much in the way of damage to us. And will, at least get us out of this level 1 jail. Looks like we got a couple golems on the right. We got a poltergeist on the left. Which one's going to be successful at taking them out? Well, there we go. Highspirits gets the poltergeist down for 6. Is going to hit level 2 here. We got Sassage doing some things here, and yeah, not really far behind if that was a situation with him. And Hoodie trying to do some things here. The golem not allowing the death or the kill. Moving on. Aaron has still continued to try in this golem. We'll see if he's successful.
Hacking away at it. I don't know how much HP it has. He's doing pretty consistent damage. And nope, takes him out.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's rough. You don't want to give it up after devoting that much time, and then it doesn't pay off. It's rough. Highspirits, after that level 2, finds the Warlock given 47, which isn't a lot for Chaos, but it gets you out of some levels. So he's instantly up 2 more, and now another one here, and has had some pretty decent gains so far.
Wow, up to level 5 already.
Yeah, it's like I said, not 47 HP or XP, not very high by Chaos standards, but when it's early, it's huge. And getting out of jail with the poltergeist is big. Looks like Aaron has come across the poltergeist. Meanwhile, Hoodie is successful at taking down the Warlock as well. Is going to gain a couple more levels, so he'll be jumping straight to 4 also.
Yeah, it looks like we have stop spell fairly early, and that could be really great for getting through some of these early enemies. If they have a hurt more or sleep or something like that, we could really use it to work our way out.
Yeah, meanwhile, that little mishap on Sassage's side, no issue at all. He is instantly caught up. Aaron is trying to move on. He's going to find out about the Warlock goodness now and get his seed really moving. So nobody really in a hole at this point. No one's found like that unicorn, so to speak. And I think we're going to start seeing some pushing out to find something better.
Yeah, we really want a town to pick up a decent weapon, or either that or we're going to grind until we get hurt or hurt more. But a weapon would be nice right around now.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Weapons are huge, especially since they already got the armor. We saw Hoodie try to take out the golem again. This time he did 6 damage and it ran. So not sure we'll ever find out about that golem unless maybe it's hurt more susceptible once we get that spell. That's down the line though.
On the bright side, no one should need the flute.
Yeah, it's my kind of race when the flute is just not a necessity. Of course, usually that means the game's gonna throw it into your inventory when it's still pretty open.
Oh, for sure. Wraithland attacked for 40. Wow.
Yeah, a couple minor attacks here. The skeleton not hitting too hard, but definitely not going to go down without a fight here for SassageLink. Highspirits kind of found out about that. We're seeing all kinds of different enemies. Draki hitting moderately decent and is not letting Highspirits go. Ooh, baby. Wraith down for 185 for HoodyTwoShoes. They had baby breath as well. It's going to jump up to level 7, 1803. No spells.
Spells are mostly backloaded today. I think Aaron was looking for level 16 Radiant, but I believe we already have it.
Yeah, I keep missing what the spells are that we did get. I know I saw Return and Repel earlier. Druin for 205 there for Hoodie, and he is satisfied with staying in this desert. It has baby breath, but he's going to crit another one down and at least for now jump out to a little XP lead here.
I believe I just saw a blue dragon hit Highspirits for 85. That could be interesting later on.
Excellent. We love to see strong enemies, and this ghost 32 on Aaron. You don't see that out of the ghost very often.
Alright, another level for Hoodie, gonna go up to level 9 here. 4, 4, 5, 10, heal, and sleep.
Both of those very important spells, especially if you get a high agility enemy that you can't run from. A sleep can definitely help out here for sure. We'll see if anybody else identifies this zone. So far, everybody's in slightly different areas though.
Oh, our first cave, and it's grave. At least it's the top of grave. We don't know what's further down.
Yeah, can be up to 6 chests here on the top. The first spot in the alternate locations is empty. He has... Okay, now he's making the left to go towards the other two. Okay. And one thing for chat to note, we do have treasure guards guaranteed on, so if it's any of the 3 key items to make the rainbow drop, or Erdrick sword, armor as well, but we already have that. It is guaranteed to have a treasure guard on it, unless it's in the throne room, which is why they got a free armor.
Headed over now to our usual 3 on the top floor, and there is absolutely nothing. We don't have any keys to go further down.
Yeah, that's rough. And yeah, a quick check of the spells there: stop spell, return, repel. So, not a lot going on there for Sassage at level 6. We got a few more good spells for Hoodie over here at 9. But yeah, that radiance could be huge. But I love this play by Hoodie. He's identified a great zone, and he is sitting here. And there's level 10.
No more spells, so we're still waiting on that Radiant.
So in the interim, Aaron's identified a zone that he does like. Wonder what all's going on in here. I think it's all double-digit enemies so far from what I can see, but it's moderate and it's coming fast. So he is exactly 1,000 behind Hoodie right now, while being in second for experience. Radiant did come at 8. I missed that.
Ah, so did I. Radiant, of course, is going to be important in this flag set because we have random chest locations with stair shuffle. So you want to know where you are in the mega dungeon, if there is a mega dungeon, and where those chests are.
Absolutely. Yeah. It can be disorienting when you go down. We do have 1 chest in Brecken area and a hand axe pickup for Highspirits, but yeah, it can be very disorienting when you go down a new stair because it's a different location than you expect. So Radiant really helps with identifying those locations.
16, 1, 2, 14, and outside on level 11 for Hoodie.
Yeah, I don't foresee him going anywhere right now. I think he's going to get at least go adjacent before anything before he starts moving. I think he's gonna look for 1 or 2 more levels potentially here, and there's very possibly a better zone somewhere, but it's the zone you know versus the zone you don't.
For sure, and this zone right now is great for grinding. Like you said, probably stick here for maybe 15 or 16.
And now Aaron finds out about the druid in a different area and instantly starts walking back and forth as well. So he has knowledge of the druid, and Highspirits about to figure it out as well. And we'll see if he sticks around. This is where Hoody's at.
Both Aaron and Highspirits get a level from that first druid.
Yeah, it's amazing. Instantly, Highspirits also starts to walk back and forth. Unfortunately, Sassage's not identifying that druid or coming across that zone yet. Still trying to find something that's just worthwhile. He's trying to, every encounter he gets, every new one at least. But level 12 comes with a couple spells, but both Moors.
Yeah, both Moors are the great thing here. We've got Hurt More, we can kill just about anything right now. Heal More means you can heal the full in one shot. So, I don't know if they're going to grind much more. I guess, really, right now the zone is so great, why not? And it looks like Sassage is going to find it
agreed.
as well.
Yeah, he's got the one that Aaron got. That's awesome. I love to see that they got some equal footing here. And I'll be honest, from Hoody's perspective, and what I would think, he's only at 66 HP, and you can get some nasty chaos level enemies out there that can take you out in one swing. So when you go to do the exploration, I think not wanting to die is a crucial piece.
For sure. We're 10 minutes in, we're level 12 at the most. We have the armor. One player has a hand axe, no one else has anything. Or in fact, nobody has seen a town, and I think Sassage is the only one to have seen a cave.
Yeah, Sassage's seen a cave. Highspirits saw Breckenary, where we got the hand axe, and knows of a chest, and yeah, otherwise crickets from everybody else.
At least it means all the exciting stuff will be at the end of the race.
Yeah, precisely. It'll all be a real downhill stretch towards the end. I mean, this zone really gave Hoodie a fantastic one-up on the others. I've been trying to watch if they have the exact same zones, because he's getting wraiths as well that are upper 100s, and I have not particularly noticed that on the others yet.
Another level, going up to 13 now with for Hoodie, and that's the last spell of Hurt.
Yeah, 10 HP. It seems like he is maybe possibly deciding to make a move here. He's wanting to retain that gold. We do have normal weapon prices and armor prices this week. So he's going to top off here and maybe make a walk. All right, there we go. He's going off into the wilderness. So we're gonna get a little bit of exploration here with Hoodie while we'll watch many more druids die on various other screens around this one. See if Hoodie can come across anything.
Rogue Scorpion does not go down to 1 hurt more. Does go down to 2 though. 280 experience. Wow.
Yeah, that might still be worth throwing out a couple hurt mores on while you're walking around. And yeah, for anybody that may have came in late, we are in the playoffs. 4 races, 16 runners, top 2 from each race advance on to the semis. So we are not over once a runner wins tonight. We're looking for 2 of them. So Hoodie not really coming across anything yet. Looks like Highspirits has decided that 11 was good enough for him and started pushing out as well. So we'll see if High Spirits can come across anything. Meanwhile, Sassage and Aaron going to continue to grind, at least for 12 and 13 respectively in the current zones here. Lots of good enemies here, man. Hoodie just took down a ghost for 208 as well.
The wolf absolutely garbage at 9 and 4.
Yeah, I think that's the first and last wolf that Hoodie will take out unless he forgets about him.
Oops, Sassage got both more. Aaron's got it, so High Spirits is a little behind. Not too far. And that Demon Knight for 54, wow.
And that's precisely what I was talking about. Like, you hate to take a death like that just because you're possibly getting towards a dead end along the coast, and now you're not sure, and I'm sure he'll go a different direction than he does.
Aaron was fighting some right slimes and decided.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's everybody now. Sassage at 12 decides to move up. He's kind of retracing the steps we saw earlier from Hoodie, and Aaron moves the other direction. And we're getting a lot of exploration now on all 4 screens. So someone's gonna find something eventually.
Yep, of course, we've seen one cave at the top of grave. I think this is a different one on the High Spirit screen right here.
Yeah, another thing to keep an eye on as well is runners' key counts. Keys are very vital in this flag set, specifically because of all the locations that have chests, including towns. It's very easy to lose count and maybe run out, so it's going to be crucial they keep an eye on it.
Well, that's our Staff of Rain trade-in. Not something we need yet, but nice to know where it is.
But keep an eye on Sassage here. He's right where Hoodie was at earlier and died to that Demon Knight. See if anything of note's up here.
High Spirits picks up another cave, and this is top floor of mountain.
We'll see what he decides to do. This is where it gets interesting. We got 3 stairs in here along with 2 potential chest locations. He does have Radiant, so I would expect him to throw it on. We'll see if he does.
The cave is infested with Magidrakies.
Yeah, absolutely. Neither chest. Okay, that's funny. Bottom right loops you to the top left. You can tell that he was minorly confused for a moment, realized what happened, and he's like, all right, we'll try the regular one. So let's see where this guy goes. And we are into Sharlock, baby. Basement 1 or floor 2, whichever you prefer.
Drakima in here. Oh, boy. But it runs away. Hey, we've got Breck.
Yeah, Breck up there for Sassage. High Spirits just went down the stair. It takes you to the single pass through outer U, but right below him was an accessible chest that he did not go check. Continuing on, this is the path towards the
sword, yeah.
Sword, so yeah, another single pass through.
And that's another sword floor? Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's just backwards. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Beta pointing out lots of interior Sherlock now means less of it later. We might just walk straight into the Dragonlord's room, almost. And level 14 here now for Hoodie. 32 hit points. There we go.
There you are. Yes, absolutely. This is the level that says go explore 100. Oh, look at that nice dead end. That is fantastic. Yeah, level 12 Sassage tried to Wraith Knight. Wraith Knight told him that he's still better and nearly killed him. Well, speaking of kill, I missed what killed him, but High Spirit's all of a sudden back at the front room, so.
Man, it's a normal sized map this week, so it is a lot bigger than we're used to, at least so far during the league. But everything is really spread out, it seems.
Yeah, so far for sure. High Spirits. Okay, so it's kind of northwest to start is where Grave was. So he's going to find out about the Nothing Burger that is the top of Grave here after the one chest that exists. Meanwhile, I mean, the exploration continues. The towns are just hiding. While this exploration's been going on, that 2,500 point experience lead that Hoodie has kind of narrowed down. Aaron's under 700 away. Sassage not that much further back. High Spirits slightly further, mainly because of that exploration through the caves with no real encounters or enemies that he can kill.
Yeah, the big thing everyone is looking for now is keys, because you want to be able to explore all those dungeons and open all the doors that could possibly pop up.
Yeah. Oh, High Spirits trying to take out another ghost. It gets dodged. And I said that ghost is pretty good, and it did. Back to home.
Only 368 to the next level. May stop and pick up a couple of Druids there.
Yeah, he's pretty close there. What are we at? Hoodie's at 14, so he's got to get to 7,500. Sassage just about 500 short of 14. Aaron under 300 short of 14. So, yeah, the top two are about to find out about that big XP or HP level. And that's a huge hit for them. We'll see. High Spirits kind of just pushing, though.
Got a town here, but I think this is Breckenary for Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how much cash. He's got enough for some stuff here. I don't remember what was in here. It's just a hand axe. Okay.
Yeah, there is a chest down in the inn, but of course we have no keys. So there's 3 of our players with a hand axe now.
Yeah, and Hoodie would have had one had he not died. That's just north of that Demon Knight that took out Hoodie earlier. So yeah, we're all over this map right now, and just the towns outside of Breckenary are just hiding. So we're gonna have to walk a little bit.
Oop, a new town for Hoodie. First time we've seen this one, and it's Cantlin. No keys, but we've got 2 more shops anyway.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna get that broadsword immediately. That's a nice pickup for him. A little bit of offense if he wants to use it in addition to that hurt more. Because sometimes enemies do roll to where they're resistant. So he's gonna go down and get knowledge if there's a chest. And there is 2 chests here, in addition to the coordinates. So we definitely need some keys.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him pick up a dragon scale, maybe a large shield if he bothers to check the bottom shop.
Yeah, he might have went to check, but he's a little short on cash. I think he was at 400 something. Yeah, 461 right now. So gonna need a little more cash for it if it's there.
Oh, and another town just to the southeast. There's Hoxness.
I like this find here at this level. Absolutely attainable in most instances. Not all, because Chaos will throw that right hook at you when you're not expecting it. But we gotta have that. Well, we know it's not exactly free.
Puts it to sleep immediately, though. But Hurtmore has no effect. We're not used to that on a Magic Wyvern.
I like the heal more here because that while it only did 46, that 46 could be the low end of its range and not the middle or high.
Goes down, it's not worth grinding, but holds the silver harp.
Yeah, if you're gonna get one of those 3 items, harp's the best by far, because once you find that turn-in, you can exchange it right away. High Spirits already knows where to do that in a cave just east and the east coast for Hoodie here.
Bypasses the cave altogether, maybe looking for a healing town?
Well, I mean, he had a healing tower right next door in Cantlin. I think he just overlooked it. Maybe he thought it was swamp. Well, it is swamp, but I thought I meant
Technically,
swamp
yeah.
tile.
So we've got this bottom chest here. It's the torch.
I
Wants
love
ahead
it.
of his
Uses the
inventory.
torch and loses the
Yeah.
radiant. I love that play.
Does not want it in the inventory at all. Magician's kind of worth it.
Yeah, hitting slightly hard, but you know, nothing that you can't walk off. This Wraith obviously still worth it as well. So some decent experience here in this zone. Well, Spectre's kind of an HP sponge here. He's over 100 easily and still not down.
About 150 maybe, and again, not worth it.
That's always my favorite. It's like a 5-7 turn chaos fight, and you're like, I'll never see this again.
Going in and check our spike tile. Maybe see if the princess has a chest in there. Can't get it, but he might be able to see it.
And he's all over in here because he lost his radiant and can't remember where to turn. If he only had his radiant on still.
And this blue dragon hit hard earlier. But 1 hurt more and it goes down for not worth grinding.
Yeah, definitely not grinding that blue dragon, but it is good information to have. And there is a chest. But again, yeah, we still need that key before we can check it.
Now, in stair shuffle mode, outside does not bring you to the north end of swamp. It brings you to whatever entrance you came in.
It sure does. That's always humorous here. Sassage about to find out about the loop in mountain, trying to figure out where he's at, not realizing he just moved to the top left. There we go. We'll see what he opts to do once he goes downstairs. We saw Highspirits immediately take the next stair, overlooking that chest that was just below there. Is bypassing the stair. Here we go. We'll get a check. Oh, don't leave the Demon Knight alone.
And swamp north back us into Garenham. There is a chest at least in there, and another town just outside. But of course, can't get that chest because we need keys, which are right here.
And I think this might have been a treasure guard here for Sassage. Survey says, well, he's going to herb up first, and he gets the sword!
Wow. Highspirits missed that. Oh, no.
Yeah, oh man, that's brutal. Yeah, it was on his screen, decided to do the stair, and ultimately doesn't get the sword. We'll see how long it takes him to go back in there, because it's not a requirement, but it's fairly likely necessary.
Yeah, and he's walked past swamp again since. Grave, sorry.
So this is going to be interesting for Hoodie. First, the keys here. He's got a lot of checks to start doing. And he's going to get a curse belt here in the double key. No in the single, and can have a free chest over in the village hall.
2 more chests here for Sassage. I missed what that one was. The second
It was a key! A free key just sitting here in this dungeon.
Wow.
That is so brutal. Highspirits just opted on the wrong stair, and it's all coming up SassageLink right now on the left side here.
Gonna go back and top off his keys here. That Hoodie is.
Yeah, that's a smart play. Again, keys extremely vital. Aaron about to get the fun news in here in Mountain as well. And we'll see how he plays it down here. I'll be curious. We know for sure if you go past the first set of stairs, pick up the chest, ignore that first set of stairs, and go to the bottom right stairs, it takes you to a free key.
Grave 5 doesn't have a chest right now. Or at least not the normal Grave 5. Grave 5.
Oh, and that middle up is the bottom of Mountain, so a bunch more checks down here for Sassage.
Aaron took the wrong staircase, but saw that chest and is going to turn around, so he should have sword shortly.
Yeah, I like that play by him. He's already on the stair. Just see where it goes. Keep it in your mental, area, and then if you feel like going back to it, you can later.
Ooh, I think there was another treasure guard for Sassage. Stones of Sunlight.
Well, it looks like we got to do some dungeon diving for sure tonight in this race. These folks are going to have to figure it out. It's all off of this floor where Aaron's at right now and Highspirits had been at earlier. Hoodie still not came across the mountain, and we don't know if it ties in through any other, because we can have the tablet and or grave tie into this as well. To be determined on that.
Highspirits now is back to Nagaranham. Should have keys when he gets out of here. Oh, I missed what the princess had there.
Yeah, curse belt.
Ah, nice.
So there's the free key for Aaron. So he comes up Millhouse just like Sassage. She's got to get that third item though. There is the stones down here. It's the stairs up and to the left here. Aaron or Highspirits finding the Wrath of the Wraith Knight here. I'm assuming Aaron will be going to that set of stairs, and as long as he can get through the Demon Knight, he is super low on MP, but this is the floor he needs to be. He is in Mountain 2.
I think Highspirits is going to be the first to check the treasury. There's nothing important here, just some gold.
And a min roll at that, a perfect 500. You'll love to see it. Now, earlier we saw there is this one alternate chest. Unsure about the second one, though.
Had a fairy water also in Tangential for Highspirits. Gonna check our basement here too.
Yeah, meanwhile, Aaron does get to where the stones are. The green dragon immediately runs and just gives over the stones of sunlight. So Aaron caught up with Sassage as far as knowledge down here. We'll see what he opts to do. He might try to make a run through the U floor, which is the only place he has not gone yet.
Highspirits found tablet down here. We do have a chest in an alternate location with a treasure guard, because there's normally no enemies down here. So that could be our token.
I think at this point it has to be our token. We have all the other treasure guardable enemies. So here in the booth, we have all the knowledge of backdoors into grave. That is hilarious.
Highspirits realizes it is gonna outside. Unfortunately, he could have went back up. No, that was in Mountain, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Mountain is a closed loop on itself. And then wherever this U floor ultimately leads, Highspirits didn't 100% get to clear it out. Meanwhile, the basement of Tangential is the rest of the puzzle outside of Hawksness. So we'll see who can put all the pieces together first. Aaron and I think Sassage have a leg up on the other two just because of the knowledge of that mega dungeon.
Hoodie gonna be the first coordinates. Go and fight.
I think that's a win for him because best case is it's a death necklace, worst case it's the flute, and we probably aren't using either.
Most likely not, no. And Highspirits just got to make a HP level.
Yeah, HP or XP's been kind of stagnant since the runners got into this exploration piece. Sassage just found out about the grave here, and then I don't know. It'll be interesting. Both of them need to get back to start, get the token out of the basement, and then come across Toxis to get their heart.
Did Aaron just use the Stones of Sunlight in the battle?
I missed it, but I really do hope he did. That would be hilarious.
Against a Demon Knight of all things.
Probably trying to take a death here, is my guess.
Unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to equip it as such or adjust.
This, I feel bad for laughing, but it's pretty funny watching this. He's gonna almost die, kill it, and he's gonna walk off of some of the health. He needs to get a quick. That was a great encounter.
There we go. Yeah, and it runs.
There you go. That's the encounter you need. The Demon Knight will take care of business. All right,
Yep.
that was pretty funny.
Hey, we spotted Sherlock on Hoodie's screen.
Yeah, this has been real weird here. Highspirits has knowledge of where the mountain dungeon is, but didn't get what he needed out of there. Meanwhile, Hoodie has found Hawksness, which now Highspirits is at, but hasn't really been able to get anything else. He's gotten towns, he's gotten through and gotten keys, hasn't been back to start yet, and just hasn't come across Mountain. Has the jerk now, but Mountain was like going south somewhere into a little peninsula and it dead ended at it.
Aaron picking up a bamboo pole there, which was actually fairy water.
Yeah, took an extra one there because initially it was the small shield. So Sassage here in the Sharlock into Cantlin, going to find out about nothing of note here and no cords if he does check. Needs to find Hawksness. Aaron, after he finishes up downstairs, will also be in that same boat. Needs to find Hawksness. High Spirit needs to get back in that dungeon and is going to be the first runner to get the staff. And Hoodie keeps finding everything he doesn't need and needs to find Mountain or go home to get the token as well.
Aaron finds it in news about Grave, although I don't know if he found Grave in the first place. Oh, and Fighter's Ring for Hoodie in the Freebie Cave, apparently.
Okay, I mean, I guess +2 is a consolation prize. He is going to come across our last town of Cole, which is going to be sad.
Expecting the Death Necklace or Fairy Flute here, if there's anything. Yeah, could grind that for money for a silver shield if you wanted to. Actually, money for a large shield right now, if there was one there.
He opts to nope out, then he's like, hey, I better take the small shield just in case.
I don't know if we've even seen a large shield yet.
Have not seen one at all that I've noted yet. I missed Sassage did go check this shop in here, I think. Or maybe he just came in to get keys. I did not see this shop yet, though.
I think there was a silver there.
Well, we got a gold grind for Aaron, so he has a game plan for some silver at some point here. All right, High Spirit's now doing the Cantlin checks. He's going to blow a bunch of keys here because it's 4 keys to spend, a 5th to get into the key shop to get more keys back, which I'm sure he will also do. Sassage, about to find him a harp if he's successful taking down and will be the first to really nail it. And I'll be honest, I'm terrible at noting if any of the other runners seen the jerk yet or not.
I haven't, but I mean, we're watching 4 screens at once, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've seen it on somebody's, and I don't remember whose it was. So I've seen it once. Ooh, okay, so he tried to sleep it. We know it was successful for somebody else earlier. He's getting lucky with some breaths here. Should be able to take it down. It was like 3 swings or so. There we go. Successfully takes down the Major Wyvern. And there we go. We have a heart. Thanks, chat. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Hoodie's seen a lot of things no one else has seen. Unfortunately, just has not come across Mountain. We know he needs to get in there. It's the only entrance into it as well. And 3 items are down there, so you want to get in there sooner than later.
And yeah, High Spirits just confirmed Silver Shield was in its vanilla shop.
But we'll see how Aaron does here. He finally takes down a Demon Knight, 6 and 15, not worth it all, and I think that's the last Demon Knight we'll see. So Hoodie continuing on. He's gotta find that location, and Aaron will be kitted out with a silver here momentarily.
I don't think we're missing anything in towns now, are we?
Nope, not at all. We've seen everything at this point. And I'll be honest, from Hoody's perspective, I get that he's out here, but he hasn't been back to Tantagal yet, or did he? If he did, he only checked the treasury because he didn't go downstairs and get the token. And we know there's at least 4 chests there. It's kind of surprising he hasn't pushed back there after getting keys, carrying around this princess forever.
Highspirits falls victim to the outside of the swamp cave. Just goes back up the same set of stairs he just came in.
It never stops getting old to me. I laugh every time.
I mean, it's only in stair shuffle mode, and we rarely run stair shuffle, so it's quite funny when you forget.
Well, here we go. There's Mountain for Hoodie. Let's see how he does here. He is low on resources.
Gonna take the long way upstairs, or to the top set of stairs.
I love it. Oh, here we go, 16. So he's going to be our first runner to 16. 3, 7, 16, 21. Those are some pretty good levels.
Strength is just about where you want it. The only thing holding him back now is the sword, honestly.
Yeah, 100%. And if it works out, he'll have that here shortly. We know it's just downstairs. He starts to check that stair, then says no, and he'll at least find the chest with the sword. We know to get the stones, he needs to go over and up through the. I call it the middle stair. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the far right, and 1 slightly middle right.
I honestly wouldn't know where the staircases are in here without a map.
No, I get that. I don't know. I can't remember a map for my life. There's a sword for Hoodie. But for some reason, I have all the stairs memorized instantly. It just makes no sense.
There's that magic wyvern, 138 AP, so it can do some damage to us. And a 5 out of 16 resistance to sleep, so about a quarter of the time you'll miss it.
That makes sense why we missed it on that one here. Hoodie, seeing another chest here, is probably going to walk around and check that real fast. Just needs to go up that middle left here on the left that you saw on his page there instead of the top right, but we'll see what he opts to do. We're going to see how long it takes Highspirits to get back in there. Aaron needs to do turn-ins. SassageLink just needs a level. And maybe the Rainbow, I don't know if he's done that yet or not. And this is all kind of coming together here at the end.
For sure. It doesn't look like anyone has Rainbow drop yet. According to our trackers anyway, and thank you very much, Beta and Shihali.
Yeah, it's also very peculiar. We have Aaron with that silver he grinded for, Hoodie with that small, and both on the left have no shield yet. Highspirit's going to go get more keys here in Rim. Aaron looking around for things, Sassage killing things, and trying to find a rainbow, and we're about to get a stones here for or was this the token? This is token. We're about to get, or no, that was the free key. That's right. He already had keys. He's not excited about the free key. He goes to the right instead of the left. He's gonna. Let's see if he decides to go through with this. This is oh, this is the dead end, so it'll be fast, and he'll turn around. Aaron right now just short of level 16, and I think he's gonna want to go. Highspirits got the jerk, aka Rainbow Drop guy here, and is probably gonna want to go do that here soon. We're gonna get a fighter's ring for Sassage. As long as he puts it on, he'll get +2. And Aaron right behind him also gonna get that fighter's ring. All right, now Hoodie's in the right stair here, and we'll find out about mostly at the bottom of mountain, except for one really crucial chest here in a moment.
There we go. Green Dragon does not run from him. But it goes down.
Look how brave that one was. I like him.
Highspirits now with this fighter's ring.
Yeah, I was really curious. You know, nearly 45 minutes in, and 3 of the 4 runners just got it within a minute of each other after Hoodie had it for 5 to 10.
Aaron picks up his death necklace, or maybe picks up his death necklace. We'll take it. Doesn't need to do any small grinds here because he has a silver shield.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of curious that he's even still looking now. I mean, I guess the death necklace could potentially come into play. You don't know what 16's bringing. However, I mean, he's got everything he needs. He just needs to do turn-ins.
Yeah, I can't see him wanting the fairy flute because he's fought a couple golems before.
Yeah, so he's out looking for the turn-in, so I get that you're going by. I probably wouldn't have checked. Highspirits also could get hoodwinked here. He is still looking for the stones and the sword, both of which he's already found the location for and just hasn't gone back there. Hoodie just needs to go home and continues through this cave complex. He really needs something to kill him, but he's too overpowered right now. It's very unlikely that he'll just die, so he needs to reach the end. So there we go. He's going to go waste some time checking a few different chests here, but ultimately we'll get downstairs, get his information, and then just have to do the exchange. I'll be honest, I don't know if he's seen the staff cave. We do know that he saw the rainbow drop cave at some point. But yeah, again, if Highspirits could get back to Mountain Cave, which he absolutely has no desire to do, it seems, or he would have been there, he could get caught up real quick here. Everybody's kind of coming together, but Highspirits slightly behind both on experience and that information.
And as a reminder for anyone that's not used to this playoff format, our top 2 runners are moving on to the next round. Round of 8.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll be honest, as somebody that's done a lot of Winter League now at this point in the playoffs, if you aren't the winner, you see somebody finish, that, for me at least, that's when it becomes panic mode, because you know there's only one remaining spot for 3 of you left, and you have no clue how those others are doing, but you know it was good enough for somebody to already be done.
Yeah, and especially if you're back by 5 or 10 minutes, you're really starting to panic then.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Hoodie downstairs just needs to go get this top right chest and then figure it out as far as the turn in. Sassage about to, I think this was the staff cave again, if I remember.
Sassage has a staff, so he's looking for the jerk. Then, yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, that was the jerk. Okay, good. Well, there we go. So officially Sassage with a lead, as if he's deciding to give it a go here. I don't know if he is. If he was, I was going to say throw repel on. There we go. Aaron just got that level 16 here, so Highspirits still 1 level behind, did pick up 15, but needs to get back to Mountain. And just remember, folks, this is still chaos, so even though it looks like people might get in ahead of another, we have no clue what's on the spike tile, and Dragon Lord 1 and Dragon Lord 2 can both throw big, major curveballs and create a whole nother issue.
So here's hoping they all go right first in Sharlock top floor. It goes through a bunch of the little, like, 2 or 3 step sections of Sharlock, and then comes out to center.
I absolutely, I'm down. I love when Sharlock top connects to itself eventually. Sometimes it's pretty funny when you just instant like we did in Mountain, but since we already got the instant, let's get that long one. Now, floors to keep an eye out for. We have that giant gray floor still outstanding. Highspirits back into Mountain, by the way, is where he needs to be. We'll see if he finds both of his items down here, but there is still that giant gray floor. Additionally, there are still two floors of Sharlock 4 and 5 that have 4 stairs each, so a lot of shenanigans could be afoot in here.
Ooh, we also need to go to that gray floor and take the top right stairs to go to the other top right stairs.
Yes, absolutely. So we're on one of the quad floors here right now. Let's see how he plays it. Like, me personally in Stair Shuffle, I like to just peek, see where it goes. Yeah, there we go. We have absolute mega dungeon Sharlock. This is beautiful. Oh, that's, I don't know, man. That's a long walkthrough. Just, I think go back up and check some of those other stairs.
Yeah, that's a long floor there for sure. Highspirits getting his free key. I think he skipped over the sword chest again.
He sure did. I guess he just didn't see it. It's boggling my mind because he had it on his screen the first time he was in here. Maybe he just doesn't realize you can get there from going down and to the left. Oh, he did get out, thank goodness. Yeah, didn't get to the right stair. Everybody went to the right stair here for some reason. It's very weird to me because this one's like 2 tiles shorter to get to.
Sassage went all around the diamond room and ended up in a dead end.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of peek. If you can at least mark or remember or something, make some kind of note, kind of peek, see, you know, you have like a pass through here. All right, got that noted. Go back and check a bunch of other stairs and figure it out. So yeah, he's got a long walk back around now. Meanwhile, while he's doing that, Highspirits about to get his stones here and then be able to go pick up a rainbow. Needs another level to really feel comfortable. Aaron's still trying to find a rainbow. Hoody's still trying to find the staff cave. Knows where the rainbow is. So, right order and Charlotte could still be a big piece here.
Yep, Hoody just hit level 17 as well. Brought a bit more HP, brought us up to 136. But other than that, it wasn't too much.
Yeah, I mean, I can see, especially big enemies just swinging through as you're walking around. But man, this has got to feel bad. He's about to hit a northwest dead end. He's going to see Breckenary, which he was near earlier, but never quite made it to. And I don't know. This is he's definitely just in the complete wrong part of this map, poor guy.
There's one of those stair sets in Sherlock. Hey, we've got another chest here, which we're going to ignore.
I mean, he doesn't have a dragon scale yet. He could have possibly got a free dragon scale.
All right, a couple more stair sets in this grave floor. It's going to go down the center one. Yep, and there's those corners.
And that's a dead end where an alternate chest is engraved. So going back up. Yeah, we're down to the top 2 stairs on this floor, but then there were still 2 more stairs on the floor above here that we came down here from.
Still 2 more sets on the top floor of Sherlock, of course.
Absolutely. Okay, so Aaron took an alternate. That's an immediate dead end. Hezi and Ballard with Radiant. I mean, it's not a full dead end, but that's still absolutely epic. All right, so I love it. This is where the heck is he? Inner U? Yeah, he's in the inner U.
Yeah, inner U.
And it's down to the other 4 stair floor. So there's 3 more stairs here to check.
There's a rainbow.
And Aaron just looped to the left somehow.
So in that case, it doesn't matter which staircase you take, you're going to find your way somehow.
Yeah, all 3 of them tie into each other. So Sassage has got the right path. It's either up here and all the way around or that bottom left one back on that previous 4 tile floor. But he is quickly narrowing it down, even having checked a ton of stairs here.
So this is our first basement floor here. It could be the main staircase you'd normally come down.
And he's in tablet.
Oh, wow.
He's got to go all the way back, and it's got to be that bottom left stair unless he just didn't finish exploring. He was going through everything, so I think he's checked everything else. But he's got 2 more back up, but I think Aaron checked them, so I don't think either of those were correct. Meanwhile, Highspirits trying to get that last bit of leveling here. Needs to get to 16 to feel comfortable. Hoody absolutely is getting map bossed hard right now. Had a commanding lead for a good chunk of this as far as experience, but just absolutely run ordered everything and cannot find an exchange for that staff. So here we go. This is the stair that Sassage needs to go try down here. And it's always funny watching people do these floors in reverse and not realizing the turns and such just because you're so used to doing it a different direction. But there it is.
There we go. Aaron shouldn't be too far behind him, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's Aaron's about to be there right now. See, Aaron did the little poke and check method, and it's paying huge dividends because he's just like he just erased like 3 to 4 minute lead for Sassage coming in here, and now it's down to encounter luck and how bad this all goes.
Yeah, DL1 is still chaos, so it could be interesting. And Artorias pointing out Sassage only has a small shield, Aaron's got a silver.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. It was just very bright all of a sudden there with the green versus orange. That could be a big piece. Aaron using sleep, trying to save his MP. Meanwhile, Sassage does not, and is 1 HP man, is on his second heal more though.
Oh no!
Oh, dang, that is a brutal death. Aaron's through though. He did have to use a heal more and some resources, but safety first kind of got him through, and 55 minutes in, Aaron's going to be the first to be called a fool. We'll see how Dragon Lord 1 treats us.
And at level 16, Aaron does not have the HP to use a Death Necklace safely. We're going to take 34 from DL1, which is almost an awful lot for him.
Oh, but he's got the hurt spell. Might be a good stop spell then. He might have a heal or heal more on the back end. He's kind of a pushover. Yeah. Dragon Lord 2, though, gets the ambush and is breathing, so he's got the heal more right away.
Gonna try to stop spell here, just in case of a sleep or a heal. Has no effect.
Yeah, now I was like, he's in a position here where it's going to be tight because, you know, we don't have a great damage range at 131 attack. And, I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. He'll be in a rough spot if it heals.
Or if it has a high HP threshold.
Absolutely, yeah. Either way, he's going to be a little nasty. He's got potential for doubles, especially him since he's on silver with the extra defense. But always up to the game deciding if it wants to let you have that or not.
Not rolling really well, 9s and 11s here.
Yeah, I mean, what, 7 to 15 at 131? So, you know, not a great range period, but you definitely want to see at least the double digits here. Meanwhile, Hoodie did finally get a staff, is trying to go get a rainbow. Highspirits now doing some digging here, and we'll see what he's doing. Here comes the rainbow for him. We'll see if Sassage, meanwhile, can find or remember the quickest path back downstairs, and the Dragon Lord fight continues.
Got 2 heal mores left, so 4 or 5 swings at most.
Yeah, no signs of a heal yet. Nothing of that nature. It's not guaranteed. There's a double, though. That's really huge. And he's successful. Nice. Yeah, get those GGs out for Aaron2u2. Going to take first tonight, move on to the semifinals. Our defending 2024 Winter League champ. So someone's got to take him out. And don't look now, but, you know, Highspirits has just figured this out, and he is slightly ahead of Sassage.
This could be a little bit of an upset here if he gets through.
Yeah, I mean, no offense towards Highspirits, but he was absolutely dead last in this as it all went along, just because of that misfortune in the mountain cave, and has just rocketed back based on Sassage taking a bad death, plus just full clear in Sharlocks on Stair Shuffle is terrible. And then Hoodie still trying to figure it out. and get down here, but just unable to find this. He's about to come down here in a minute if he goes the right direction off this stair as well for Hoodie, but couldn't find that staff cave.
Sassage putting a Wraith Knight to sleep. Highspirits just attacking and heal-moring through it. I think this gives a little bit of an advantage to Highspirits, maybe.
The problem is it.
Oh no!
He just tried one more. That's so brutal. That is so brutal. I mean, chaos, man. That's what chaos is all about. Like, don't be afraid to use sleep. Don't be afraid to use your resources because it's gonna be a heck of a long walk back.
Oh, Sassage taking a chance there using sleep as well instead of heal more. But did get it.
Yeah, I can understand not wanting. Oh, it wakes up again, man. This isn't going great for him. It's not staying asleep. He's not getting it down. He's burning through resources. We saw Aaron was not super. I think he had one heal more left.
1 or 2 at most, yeah.
Yeah, this is not going well, but we got Aaron2u2 joining us. GG's, man. How you feeling about that one? Yeah, speechless. That's how I would feel as well. We'll see if he wants to talk here in a moment. Meanwhile, Sassage does get through the Wraith Knight the second time. Is down to 10 heal mores though. Let's see if he opts to use stop spells whatsoever, or is just gonna fling through.
Hey, did you not hear me?
We didn't. No, I hear you now though.
It's weird because I didn't change anything. I must have the wrong button held down, but thank you. I was very nervous, and yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of leeway. Looks like everybody else is right in here too.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting race.
Yeah, I think Sassage was there a little before you, but died at the Wraith Knight. Highspirits was in shortly after you and died at the Wraith Knight.
Oh man, yeah, I slept it, and I'm glad I did. I don't know. I think I don't know what the rate was on that. I look forward to seeing that after a bit, but I don't know what else I was going to do there except hurt more, heal more, and I didn't really have a whole lot of extra resources on the Dragon Lord, so.
All right, so we got Sassage going through here. He's down to 5 heal mores. He's humming along. Doesn't have quite the defense power that Aaron had. Has taken at least 150 that I noted. Not noted any doubles either yet. Highspirits right behind though is about to hit the bottom floor a second time here. Would be ready to pounce. There's a double for Sassage. If we'll be ready to pounce though if Sassage is unsuccessful, has knowledge of the Wraith Knight as well now. And Hoodie's still trying to figure it out, but is nearing completion of checking everything. I hope he's gonna get sucked into this whole mess.
Yeah, I don't even remember which way I took to get down here.
All 3 stairs on the first floor of Sherlock, or the main floor of Sherlock, all connected to each other somehow.
Yeah, I saw that one right away, and hey, there goes Sassage.
Yeah, buddy, get some GGs out for Sassage. Easy money. Still had a whole heal more left over. Going to finish second here. Move on to the semis, and we'll see how this goes for Highspirits. You know, he's not gonna make it on, but he is back here ready for a round 2. Is not using sleep again.
You can kind of just forget about that sometimes, and like as soon as I saw that my first, I had no idea how many hit points. The first Wraith Knight I killed was on that spike. Every other one I got killed by or ran from. So.
Yeah, it was an interesting Sherlock. SassageLink, he was probably 3 to 4 minutes ahead of you getting into Sherlock, but courtesy of Sassage, we got a view of every single stair that existed in the Sherlock complex. You kind of right ordered it to an extent and kind of moving through, where Highspirits, he straight right ordered it, man. He went straight to the bottom. It was insane. But we have SassageLink joining us, finishing second, moving on. GG's, man. How you feeling?
Thank you. I was a little worried. My emulator crashed right as the countdown started for the race, so I was already about a minute 15 behind.
Yeah, that was a little rough. I almost forgot about that. I had a little note down here. Yeah, you got out a little faster than some of the others did as far as like getting those initial kills in there. So you actually, I think you were the third person to reach level 2 and the second to reach the level 4 initial jump off the warlock and then started moving. So you kind of got moving fast once you got back in.
Okay, yeah, that was that had me really worried. So.
How about Sharlock? You and Sharlock, you saw a lot of Sharlock.
Yeah, found out there was a pretty quick way, but you know, sometimes you gotta find out the hard way with the stair shuffle.
Yeah, it's been intriguing so far. You and Hoodie are pretty much emulating each other. Hoodie is trying to figure his way down still. Highspirits not successful. His second go round inside there is contemplating life initially here, but Hoodie's still trying to figure out the path to the downstairs. It's taken all the wrong turns so far.
Hey, GG Sassage.
GG's, Aaron.
I do want to point out, I don't know if anyone else noticed that I didn't mark down where the Staff of Rain cave was. And I was starting to research the entire map looking for it because I was pretty sure I'd seen it and I had no idea. Well, thankfully it wasn't too far from where I was.
Yeah, I don't map, so I write some shorthand notes, and for the Heart Cave, I just wrote way southeast.
Well, that's pretty funny. If you want a good visual of the map, just watch back Hoodie's perspective from around the 35-minute mark, I'd say, until he finally finds the staff, because that poor man saw every single inch of that map probably twice before he found it.
That sucks, but yeah, sometimes these random maps will do that to you.
Oh yeah, that was a problem for me early too, that the actual path to civilization to the east, I missed it the first time through, and I was like, I had drawn a line over it, and I'm like, am I blocked? Is there anywhere I can go? And I'm like, let me double check the southeast of Tantagel because there has to be something. And then it was like immediate, thankfully. Big L for Aaron today on mapping. Mapping was not good. I don't know why I did such a bad job with it, but I kept having to go back and like redo things that I just marked incorrectly.
Yeah, that's like I said, I don't map or anything. I just take notes on like where the Harp and Jerk caves are. That was definitely one of the types of maps that could get me in trouble by trying to memorize it.
Oh, gross. Highspirits just got taken out by Blue Dragon. Those guys were super scary, and I'm glad I didn't get run blocked by any of them because I think you were pretty much dead to 2 shots no matter what.
Yeah, they were hitting hard.
That's Highspirit's 3rd or 4th dive now. He was on Dragonlord and died to a 51.
Yeah, he's had a bad go of it for sure. A little self-inflicted without having tried to sleep on the Wraith, but also, you know, pushing the border of what you can get away with on the Dragonlord there. It's been pretty... it was a real interesting race for both of you that are in here. All 4 of you had vastly different setups to get there. It was funny watching you each find the Druid zone and slowly start grinding it, though.
Yeah, that was something that really helped me out, having that delayed start. So yeah, I was happy finding that quick.
Yeah, that wasn't the first grind zone I did. I think I was like I was just trying to fight green dragons for 60 a pop. I'm like, this will be good enough. Maybe we'll get like heal more, hurt more at like 7 or 8. And I didn't get that till I found that zone, but that was very, very, very nice.
Yeah, buddy. It was interesting watching because Hoodie was the first that identified that zone, and at one point Hoodie, I think he had a 2,500 or 3,000 experience point lead over the next person. Hoodie just had the worst routing luck, and then the luck on finding the staff cave was definitely well ahead of everyone otherwise. Highspirits was languishing way behind because he got noped out of the mountain cave, which had multiple pieces. That's where a couple of you got your first key, along with that sword, obviously, and the token or stones, one of those 2 downstairs. So he cleared everything else before going back down there and was behind. You both were fairly similar along the way, with Sassage having a slight lead overall, and it was real fun to watch it come together at the end.
Oh yeah, so Hoody's having the same issue with this guy. I don't know. I didn't even try sleeping him until we got on the spike, but he was such a gigantic pain in the butt. And I think I had to have pretty good sleep luck there, because I think if you don't have good sleep luck on this guy, you just don't win this. You don't win against the Dragon Lord, because he's just going to take too much out of you.
Yeah, I didn't try to sleep until my second time around with him, and I think I cast it 4 times, and it landed every single time, but then he woke up at 1 turn almost every time, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
kind of
go.
a theme. We've seen a couple players try the sleep when they should have been using heal more, but sometimes this works, sometimes it hasn't.
Nice 0 out of 16 sleep resist, though. That was definitely the way to go.
Yeah, 253, and it can roll down to 75% of that, but 253 max just too short of. And Highspirits blowing through a lot of his resources. Hoody's already through a bunch. Is going to Death Necklace. He is level 17, so is DN eligible. Will be at 142 attack.
Oh, I think Hoody's got a pretty good shot. I don't know about you. I think I did 130 to the Dragon Lord. So as long as he doesn't lose a whole bunch of time trying stop spells, he probably will get this.
Yeah, my last swing on the Dragon Lord, I was getting ready to go a little more again, and yeah, luckily just got away with it.
Oh no, Highspirits getting bodied by a Demon Knight here. Has to burn another heal more, most likely.
And I missed what happened. Oh, he swung on 28.
No. But that puts Highspirits back in.
Yeah, that's awful. And it's not just that, getting launched out. It's such a long walk back to anything. It's really annoying.
Highspirits at 9 heal mercy here, has to use one right away, pretty much, in the DL1 fight.
Yeah, he's still on small shield as well. He's going to have to really get lucky with some doubles to be able to pull this one off, I think.
I like how I'm like the biggest Silver Shield hater out there, and I'm the only one who got it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the gold grind in Danagel because I was just worried about that start. So I looked at every single town for a large shield, never found one.
Highspirit's getting some really good rolls here on his attacks. I opened my mouth.
He's probably
Gets a
still
double,
gonna
though. That's always nice.
I was going to say he needs a double. You guys have the live version. I'm just watching the restream.
And Hoodie back into Sherlock again.
Yeah, hopefully he's got that path figured out. It seems like he was doing pretty well at nailing it down, so hopefully he figures out the quicker route there.
I am glad that we had, some actual stair shuffle hijinks involved here. Even though, most of it's in Sherlock. I prefer it to not be in Sherlock, but it's pretty fun regardless. I'm glad it just wasn't nothing.
Yeah, I think it was only one item I really had to go deep into and find. What was it, the stones? And yeah, that one was tough, but thankfully found it first dive going through there.
And get some GGs out for Highspirits. Does it with maybe one swing left. We'll never know. Going to finish third. Not move on, but is successful at completing this as Hoodie reaches the bottom floor again. So while we're waiting for Highspirits to get in here and see what Hoodie has decided to opt to throw in the towel. Get some GGs out for Hoodie as well. Played a heck of a race. Just sometimes map gets you, and this is one of those seeds for sure. So yeah, for you two, while we're waiting for them to join, or if they decide to, how you feel about next week? Repel with some random stuff?
I'm really nervous just knowing the potential pool of everybody I'm going up against. That's making me more nervous than anything.
Well, at least you don't have to face Aaron again.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to face Sassage again.
Yeah, I think we were 1-1 against each other so far. So
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know we met a couple of times in Winter League, like back-to-back weeks, like my first year, and I think I lost the. It was actually a race with you and Highspirits. I remember that one a couple of years ago because I died on DL2 about 5 hit points away from killing it, and it had heal, and it never cast it. And so I decided to grind 8,000 experience on a 1 in 5, 300 experience Drakima or something like that. And I saw you guys finish. I'm like, what happened?
yeah, that's the joys of Winter League. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, sounds like we got both the other runners here, GG's to Highspirits and Hoodie. We'll start with Highspirits. How'd you feel about that one?
I think I last locationed everything that wasn't Brecconary.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to ask you as far as that goes, early on, you were the very first person to find Mountain Cave, and you went in there, you went downstairs, and you went to that left stair right away, and right below you saw that chest, which ultimately had the sword. Did you have any thoughts to going around to check that first, or were you just going to go through all the stairs as you saw them?
I chose to go up. The path kept going. I died and never got back there. Just went the wrong way.
It was so rough, man. Because a couple others, Hoodie ultimately backdoored through Garanham into Rim to get his keys, but our other two actually got their first key out of that complex through that stair to the right.
Yeah, I didn't have keys for what? At least 30 minutes. I didn't find anything other than Mountain Cave and Brecconary for almost 30 minutes. It's like I just last location to everything. So it was just bad luck.
Yeah, and I mean, outside of Sharlock being Sharlock there with that spike tile, especially, you were actually in a position to be able to possibly pull off second there at one point. But man, you had a fun run of Sharlock, as I think what I would say.
5 dives, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I will let you know the Wraith Knight had 0 sleep resist. If that was
I know,
something.
and every time I put it to sleep, it woke up in the first turn. After like the 3rd or 4th time, I gave up because I was getting tired of it.
That was a recurring theme as well, though. I did see that a bunch. And Hoodie, how you feel about this one? I know it didn't obviously go the way you wanted here, and you had a lot of fun on the overworld, I would say. But overall, how'd you feel?
All right, there it is. I thought this started out pretty well. I felt good about everything until I took like 10 minutes to find the harp cave. And at that point, I knew I was in a lot of trouble because, spending 10 minutes doing nothing is generally not the way to win seeds. And then, Sharlock, I was on the floor. I just went the wrong way. And I like last location to the correct stairwell. But at that point, it was too late. So, like, I don't really know what to make of the spike fight, or like I mismenued on DL2, I think pretty obviously there, but I don't know that I would have done that if there was still a chance to succeed, but really just felt real bad about not finding harp, and then last locationing the correct stairwell was also very painful. I was in a position even with the harp shenanigans to still finish in second, I think pretty easily if I had just gone down the right stairway the first time I'm on that floor, but that's the nature of the game, and the RNG was not favorable for that, so that's just how it is.
Yeah, I couldn't say any better myself. You played extremely well until it was staff time, and then it all devolved real quick for you. But you were, like you said, you still had a potential, and Stair Shuffles did what Stair Shuffle's supposed to do, which is make it a lot of fun for chat and really, really sad for some of our runners.
Yep, I don't really know. I didn't feel bad about my XP start, but there was XP everywhere, so I felt like I got off to a decent start, but I have no idea how to compare how everybody else did. I caught a little bit of Aaron saying he was fighting Trachemas for 300. I stayed in the just south zone with the Wraiths and the Druins for a significant period of time before leaving.
Oh, I was actually referring to a race 2 years ago. Sassage and I have a history, I guess. But yeah, I think I was with the Druins too once I found them, although it took me. That wasn't my first grind zone, so I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of outlined a little bit. From our perspective here, you jumped out to a significant experience point lead. You were at 1.2500, 3,000 experience points ahead of second. You found the good zone first and stuck with it for a very long time.
Yeah, so I figure I was doing well, and then yeah, like I said, the staff cave, and then it all fell apart at the end. But at least I gave myself a chance, and that's all you can hope for. That's something to build on. But disappointment for sure.
Yeah, it's all right though. I mean, you had a heck of a run here. Nice recovery from a couple early races, made the playoffs. Didn't go your way, but any final thoughts on this race from either you or Highspirits, or on the tournament or league as a whole?
Hey, I made it back to the playoffs. I'm happy. GG, everyone, and good luck in the rest of it.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament for sure. It's all the events are very fun. Summer League, Winter League, a little bit different flavors, but it's always fun. So it's just real great to be a part of it. Yeah, it's just the nature of the seed. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. So it didn't go for me. But wish you both, Sassage and Aaron, the best of luck moving forward in the playoffs. I'm not sure. I might open up some, week 7 races just for fun sometime in the near future if anybody's got their eyes open. So we'll see. Just because I'm not in it doesn't mean I can't have the quote fun unquote with you guys. So pay attention for that. But yeah, thanks to everybody for a great tournament, and I'm excited to continue watching.
And for the two moving on, we already kind of discussed a little bit about next week. Any final thoughts on anything else before we wrap up tonight?
Just want to say GG's to everybody. Congrats on making it this far or advancing. Thank you guys very much for putting on the stream as well. Appreciate everything going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, thanks everyone who helped put on the race. I know DK and Cyberdark. Thank you for restreaming Cyberdark, and I believe it was Beta and Shahali. Appreciate it very much. Good. This is a pretty good race. I have a feeling if you go watch this back, it's gonna be like all over the place, because it was as soon as you saw like the Druins, this was just straight downhill, I think. And man, so much was about map efficiency, and I feel a little bit lucky, both in that and with not getting killed by the Wraith Knight the first time to get through this. So I still want to do more week 6 practice. I like this week. I don't know how I feel about next week, but we'll see. I guess I gotta learn that one too.
That's pretty funny. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Week 6 still coming up for 3 more groups though. First, you see it there on screen. And like I said at the start, we have 4 consecutive nights of this. So we got, join us tomorrow, join us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Boom. We'll see where we're at. RPG Limit Break tomorrow, TBD on the other 2, but I'm sure we'll get a restream somewhere. Don't miss them. They're all going to be fantastic races in their own right. So any final thoughts from you, Cyberdark, before we wrap this up and send it somewhere?
No, I think the runners have said it well. Thank you guys so much for helping put this stream together. And I forgot about a raid, so you look for, or I'll look for that. Will you take us out?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they kind of stole my thunder already. But yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. But for our restreamer, CyberDark86, our trackers, Beta and Shahali, and my co-coms, also CyberDark86. I was DK9146. Everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.